A great ball game so far tonight, Tyler.
Yeah, we're going to take another break. We'll come back. We'll bring you back to the sounds of the Chapman Panther Band. Our halftime break here from Chapman High School as the Panthers lead the Newberry Bulldogs 33-20 at the half. A break. You're listening to Fox Sports 1400 and 98.3 FM.
Sure, it's easy to jump on the internet and search for financial information. But what happens when you run into conflicting articles and need to separate fact from fiction? That's where Trent Lancaster can help. Trent is an investment professional at Janney Montgomery Scott, located right here in the Spartanburg office, who will take the time to answer all of your investment questions. Trent can help you develop a personalized financial planning strategy with the flexibility to adapt to your changing needs. Trent can also help you with estate planning, setting up trusts, income for retirement, and legacy planning for the next generation. Call Trent today for a complimentary portfolio review at 864-585-8282. That's 585-8282, or visit TrentLancaster.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member FINRA, NYSE, and SIPC.
Coffee, biscuits, Bryson, and Bridges. What am I talking about? I have no idea. Join Cole Bryson and Dean Bridges for the Saturday Sports Report. So make it coffee, biscuits, Bryson, and Bridges every Saturday morning, 7 to 9. Only on Spartanburg's Fox Sports 1400, now on FM at 98.3.
At Nationwide, our agents go above and beyond to understand and protect what matters most to you. Call Nationwide agent Ben Mason at 578-7100 today. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
When looking for the perfect pizza, go where the locals go. When looking for the perfect pizza that can feed the entire football-watching world, you can't top Pizza Perfect. You know about Pizza Perfect's fabulous pizza using fresh, hand-picked ingredients. But folks in Inman and Boiling Springs can now feed the masses with Pizza Perfect's giant 24 and 26-inch pies. So who's coming over to watch the game? Everybody. Pizza Perfect delivers. Call 578-2003. That's 578-2003. Pizza Perfect, 2 miles shy of Lake Bowen on Highway 9.
Back here at Chapman High School, 11:30 in the halftime break, as you can hear the sounds of the Chapman High School band, and what a game we've had on our hands so far. And when you look at the score, 33-20, you obviously know that there hasn't been much defense played. But I'm telling you what, these two teams, you really can't go in the second half and go into the halftime break thinking how you're going to stop them. You've got to figure out how you can create a turnover and capitalize, because we've seen so far neither team has been successful at stopping either team. The only way Newberry has been stopped is when they stop themselves. They fumbled early in the game, and they also had the drive where they had the interception, but they were unable to get anything going after that. So you've got to figure out how you can capitalize if you're Newberry. Chapman did get the ball to start the game, so they drove down the field and scored. The good thing is Newberry, down by 13, gets the ball at the half. You do have a great coach in Phil Strickland, so you've got to think that Newberry is going to come out and try to make some adjustments. And the hard part about it is when Newberry is on defense, it's really hard, something we haven't talked about, it's really hard to make substitutions on defense when Chapman is running that hurry-up offense. Let's look at how many plays they've ran. Chapman has ran 40 plays here in the first half. So 40 plays, and Newberry's ran 33, so it's not like they've ran a ton more than Chapman, or rather than Newberry. But Chapman's ran 40 plays, and when you run 40 plays and the offense goes that fast, you've got to figure out a way to get Chapman in a situation where they're not comfortable. We talk about all the time when the teams run the ball, you want to force them in long field positions, third and long, second and long. But with Newberry, I don't know what you're going to do. And Alex back in the Beacon Drive-In Studios, thanks to Alex, we haven't mentioned him. Alex, I want to ask you, man, from just listening to the game, when you see two teams like this, Alex, what kind of adjustments can you make at the half?
I don't really know exactly what adjustments you can make, because obviously Newberry can't stop Chapman. Colton Bailey has been a beast in the first half, especially on that play action with the run down in the red zone. But then on the other side, Chapman has not stopped Amir Abrams at all. He's averaging 8 or 9 yards a carry with 25-plus carries in the first half. The only thing Chapman can do is hope he gets tired, and then I think Newberry's going to have to force some turnovers if they want to come back in this game, because how many punts were there in the first half?
There were none.
There you go. Exactly. And I don't expect there to be more than 1, possibly 2 in the second half. So I think this is going to come down to turnovers. Whichever team can make the fewest mistakes that doesn't shoot themselves in the foot with turnovers or penalties. And right now, that is Chapman, because the big fumble early really cost Newberry some momentum after that big run by Abrams.
That's right. So 33-20 at the half. We'll take another break, come back, 8:25 to go here in the halftime break. A packed house here at Chapman High School on the home side, and the Newberry side filling in as well, making the trip down 20 or up 26, if you will, up here to Chapman High School in Inman, South Carolina. We'll take a break, come back, more on the other side. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Fox Sports 1400, now on FM at 98.3.
Larry's Trophies and Awards has long been known as Spartanburg's
All right, you're
local
clear.
trophy shop. Odds are, if your child
2-minute
has
break.
won a trophy or award plaque over the years, it came from Larry's on Boiling Springs Road. But Larry's Trophies does even more. Larry's also does custom engraving. Want your initials on a Yeti or Boss mug? Larry's can do that. In fact, RC got his wife an engraved Yeti mug for Christmas, and she never puts it down. Larry's Trophies, Awards, and Engraving on Highway 9 in Spartanburg or online at larrystrophies.com.
Steve and Jerry here from the world-famous Beacon Drive-In in Spartanburg. Jerry, the Beacon opened back in 1946. How many years have we been serving great food at great prices?
Hey, Plante.
70 years. How many folks are we still serving every week?
Hey, Plante.
Well, like you always say, I like my job, but I love my customers. But can you say something other than a Plante?
Call it.
Join Steve
And Jerry
at the world-famous Beacon Drive-In, John White Boulevard in Spartanburg, where the food is still always good since 1946.
Open Mic Daily is now in its second decade talking sports in Spartanburg. How do we explain our longevity? Clean living, for one. A keen grasp of reality. We cover Spartanburg and Spartanburg County first. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Fox Sports 1400 and 98.3 FM.
Spartanburg has been known as the hub city for decades due to our proximity to rail lines and interstate highways.
Yeah, hold on, I'm
Upstate
adding.
Logistics has been part of the hub city transportation scene for over a decade. Upstate Logistics provides businesses with warehousing and transportation services, including inbound and
About
outbound rail
25,
shipments.
30
And
seconds
more
now,
importantly,
after
we
Dan
support
Patrick.
Spartanburg. Be it high school and college sports or important community projects, Upstate Logistics wants to help move Spartanburg forward. Upstate Logistics, keeping your business and Spartanburg moving forward. To find out more, visit upstatelogistics.com.
This is Dan Patrick, and you're listening
All right,
to
get ready.
Spartanburg's Fox Sports 1400.
Hot mic.
Cole Bryson back with you here at Chapman High School. 6:05 to go here in the halftime break as Chapman has a lead, 33-20 over the visiting Bulldogs of Newberry. Have a quick, not too quick, but I do want to ask A.J. Covan some questions. You've heard of A.J. Covan. He is a Shrine Bowler, long snapper for the Dorman Cavaliers. He joins us here on the halftime show. A.J., good to have you on, man.
Nice to have me.
Hey, no problem. Let me ask you this. You got selected for the Shrine Bowl as a long snapper. First question I want to ask, what's it mean to be able to be selected on such a great team as the Shrine Bowl is?
Well, I mean, it's just probably the most, it's the oldest Shrine Bowl game in America. I mean, it's just an honor to be part of the history of the Shrine Bowl, and plus, Coach Gutshaw is my coach. I mean, he's one of the best coaches in South Carolina. I mean, it's just an honor to be.
Well, you talk about Coach Gutshaw. Coach Gutshaw is the head coach of Dorman, but also this year is the head coach of the Shrine Bowl. And that leads into my next question. How is Coach Gutshaw? We heard a lot about him. We know how good of a coach he is and the success he had in North Carolina, and now the success he's had at Dorman in South Carolina. What's it like to play for Coach Gutshaw?
I mean, it's just an honor. I mean, there's not much to say really about him. I mean, he's just probably the greatest coach I've ever really played for. I mean, he's a really good coach. He's inspiring, and that's about all I can.
Let me ask you this. What's something many people don't know about Coach Gutshaw? Because we know that he's a very good football coach. Is there a funny side to him, anything like that? Does he like to cut up at all? Because he's very cut and dry, it seems like.
Yeah, he's a very plain person. He don't.
Yeah. Cut
he's
and dry.
laid back. Yeah.
Coach Gutshaw, head coach of the Shrine Bowl. We're joined by A.J. Covan, long snapper for Dorman Shrine Bowl selection here on the halftime show. Dorman has had a pretty good year so far. Pretty good, to say the least. 3-0 in region play. Have a chance to clinch a region if a couple of things fall in line this weekend. But tomorrow night, you guys are out of region play at Fort Mill. Talk about what it's been like to play for a Dorman team this year that's been so successful.
I mean, we just been working hard, been just working hard to reach that goal, going back to state and winning. I mean, it's just Coach Gushaw's just been encouraging us a lot. There's not much to really say about it.
Yeah, well, you talk about state championship there 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And this team, Dorman team, with a chance to do that. It's got to be fun playing for a team. I know you don't see a lot of it as a long snapper, but this Dorman team, they line up behind that offensive line, that big offensive line, and they just pound it at them. It's hard for defenses to stop that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a fun year. Best of luck to you and the Cavaliers. You guys, do you know what do you know about Fort Mill? Anything?
Well, I know if we turn the ball over, they can make opportunities off mistakes. So we got to make sure to just carry the ball like it's gold, basically.
Yeah, because anytime you could, that's right. Fort Mill's they're not a region team, but like you said, they're a team that's dangerous, and if you turn the ball over, they'll make you pay for it. Thanks for coming on, AJ.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. That's AJ Covan, Shrine Bowl long snapper for Dorman High School. We'll take a break. Come back. 33-20 is the score here at Chapman High School.
Sure, it's easy to jump on the internet and search for financial information. But what happens when you run into conflicting articles and need to separate fact from fiction? That's where Trent Lancaster can help. Trent is an investment professional at Janney Montgomery Scott, located right here in the Spartanburg office, who will take the time to answer all of your investment questions. Trent can help you develop a personalized financial planning strategy with the flexibility to adapt to your changing needs. Trent can also help you with estate planning, setting up trusts, income for retirement, and legacy planning for the next generation. Call Trent today for a complimentary portfolio review at 864-585-8282. That's 585-8282, or visit TrentLancaster.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member FINRA, NYSE, and SIPC.
Coffee, biscuits, Bryson, and Bridges. What am I talking about? I have no idea. Join Cole Bryson and Dean Bridges for the Saturday Sports Report. So make it coffee, biscuits, Bryson, and Bridges every Saturday morning, 7 to 9. Only on Spartanburg's Fox Sports 1400, now on FM at 98.3.
At Nationwide, our agents go above and beyond to understand and protect what matters most to you. Call Nationwide agent Ben Mason at 578-7100 today. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
When looking for the perfect pizza, go where the locals go. When looking for the perfect pizza that can feed the entire football-watching world, you can't top Pizza Perfect. You know about Pizza Perfect's fabulous pizza using fresh, hand-picked ingredients. But folks in Inman and Boiling Springs can now feed the masses with Pizza Perfect's giant 24 and 26-inch pies. So who's coming over to watch the game? Everybody. Pizza Perfect delivers. Call 578-2003. That's 578-2003. Pizza Perfect, 2 miles shy of Lake Bowen on Highway 9.
With you at Chapman High School, when the Chapman Panthers have a 33-20 lead on the Newberry Bulldogs at the halftime break. As we head back toward the start of the third quarter, the team's making their ways back out on the field. If your coach Phil Strickland, what kind of adjustments are you making here at the half to try to get back in this game?
You got to go to the Chapman locker room, lock the door really tight so they can't come back on the field. That's the only thing I know. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, Tyler, what I talked about earlier is Chapman's offense is so high-powered. You've got to find a way to mix them up when Colton Bailey drops back, whether it be some stunt blitzes, whatever it may be defensively. You got to find something that can confuse Colton Bailey because he's just such a good quarterback. If he don't have anything there, he's going to roll out and run. So I don't know exactly what the answer is, but I do know this. You've got to find a way to get the ball back and capitalize. And when you do get the ball back, unlike in the first half, you've got to get 6 points. When you're going against a team like Chapman, for Newberry, every time they touch the ball, they got to get 6. And I do want to correct one thing we said. We said that Colton Bailey did throw that interception down on the left side of the field. But, Tyler, we've talked about it with the visiting radio crew, and we believe that was a fumble. It was a bang-bang play, so we're going to rule it as a fumble.
It looked like the guy caught it, and it was hit, and the ball came out.
Okay. So that's what
it
we're going
is
to roll
ruled
it
a fumble.
We're going to rule it as a fumble for now. But 2:30 to go. You know, really, Tyler, I think Newberry's come out and score. And I know it sounds crazy to say you have to score every time you touch the ball. But like I said earlier, the only way you can keep Chapman from scoring is to keep them on that sideline. You come out here, you put together. I know you want to score quick. I know you've got the capability of scoring quick. But you've got to put together a 6-minute drive to keep that Chapman offense over on the sideline. You've got to.
Newberry will get the ball coming out of the halftime break, and we'll have that for you coming up next. As we'll take a 60-second break, we come back, kickoff between the kickoff for the second half between the Chapman Panthers and the Newberry Bulldogs. 33-20 is your score at the halftime break. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Chapman Panther football here on Fox Sports 1400 and 98.3 FM.
When can bull be a good thing? Let me tell you about the right kind of bull. Bull that can be trusted. Bull that puts you in good hands. So what kind of bull actually works for you? How about the Rocky Bull Allstate Insurance Agency in Inman? Rocky has lived in the upstate his entire life and is ready to put you in good hands, protecting you and your family with life, home, and auto insurance. And that's no bull. Well, wait, yes, it is bull, but good bull. Rocky Bull Allstate Insurance, Asheville Highway in Inman. Proud sponsor of our High School Player of the Week. Get the bull you need today. Call Rocky, 473-0509.
Business owners, have product or material you need moved, shipped, stored? Upstate Logistics in Spartanburg has the expertise in transportation and warehousing you're looking for in Spartanburg County and beyond. For over a decade, Upstate Logistics has provided businesses with storage and logistics services, including inbound and outbound rail shipments. Upstate Logistics, proud to be a part of our community, serving Spartanburg County and beyond since 2005. Upstate Logistics, keeping your business and inventory moving forward. To find out more, visit upstatelogistics.com. That's upstatelogistics.com.
That's us. Back here at Chapman High School, Cole Bryson with Tyler Shugart. Alex Smith back in the Beacon Drive-In Studios running the board for us tonight. Tyler, what a great game. 33-20. As I said earlier, if you like the offense, you like this game.
Absolutely, Cole. Oh, come on now. That was a dynamite drop-in. Yeah, we're coming up here on the start of the second half. Newberry will start the second half with the football, and Amir Abrams has lived up to the billing.
I'm telling you, if I had a vote in Mr. Football, I know Joyner's incredible. I know Colton Bailey's incredible, but, you know, I guess it's not fair for me to have a vote because I've only seen one half of football. But holy cow, this Amir Abrams kid has lived up to the hype. When you have 220 yards and a half, goodness gracious. I call 5A ball, and I hadn't seen that all year. I mean, that's unbelievable, Tyler. So you got to think Newberry's going to feed him the rock. Newberry does get the ball back to start the second half.
As the teams get ready to take the field, they're done with their stretches.
That was a long halftime break, wasn't it?
It was a long halftime.
17 minutes.
They put a fresh 12 on the clock. And we got 24 minutes of football at least.
20. Yeah, thank you.
Here,
I hope it's 24 minutes. This one, if this one's anything like the first half, where it's going to be a lot of scoring, and Chapman may hit that 50 mark here soon.
Even though Alex said they wouldn't. I just want to keep pointing that out.
He's going to have to get you back in the morning on Bump and Run. Live from McDonald's.
We're going to be on the east side of Spartanburg tomorrow morning, and we'll be talking with some Broom coaches, as Alex was in charge of setting up the interviews this week.
Yeah,
so maybe somebody will show up.
That's right.
Oh, no school at Broome tomorrow. There's no school at Chapman tomorrow either. So, yeah, good stuff.
They are taking their time. The referees giving the coaches more time than usual. Usually they are trying to hurry this thing up, but they are giving their coaches
I'm going to tell you this. Hands down, these are two of the best coaches in the state of South Carolina.
That's very evident. Yes.
Mark Hodge over the head coach of the Chapman Panthers, of course, Phil Strickland. Everybody knows who Phil Strickland is. I mean, he's coached with the Gaffney Indians for a long time. He was at Batesburg Leesville. He's been very successful everywhere he's gone. And, of course, Mark Hodge, I just hope Chapman can hold on to him.
Yeah, absolutely. He is a great coach.
They love him here in Inman. And here comes the second half kickoff. It's going to be a pooch kick, going to be taken at about the 25. They're going to run it up to about the 30. So a kick return of only about 5 yards, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Newberry Bulldogs from their own 30-yard line.
All right, here we go. We've talked about what Newberry needs to do. They need to put together a long drive to keep that Chapman offense over there on the sideline. Let's see if they can do that here, Tyler.
And Newberry, they huddle. And you just don't see the huddle as much anymore. They take they're just now running out on the field with 15 seconds left on the play clock. They use every bit of it. I formation. Near Abrams stands at the top of the I, and he'll take the handoff up the middle. He's got a lot of room to run. He's up to the 45. He cuts it back. He's at the 50. Tries to make another cut, and he's going to be tackled as he made a cut back, they're going to tackle him at the 49-yard line of Newberry.
He did a lot of running on that play, a lot of left and right. 19-yard pickup by Amir Abrams.
And that's going to be a first down for the Newberry Bulldogs at their own 49-yard line. Back in the I formation. Goodman going to hand it off to the fullback this time. He crosses the 50 to 45. He's still pushing. He's going to get inside the 40 to about the 39, and that's enough, a gain of about 11, maybe 12, and that's going to be enough for another Newberry Bulldog first down. It's number 29.
Big pickup for him.
That is Robinson, the fullback.
And he's hard to stop, Tyler. He's like a big bowling ball.
Or more like a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Back in the I formation, they're going to toss it back to Abrams again. Abrams on the right side at the 40, crosses the 35-30, stutter steps 25, cuts it back, gets inside the 20, pushes down to around the 17-yard line, and that's another Newberry Bulldog first down.
He's got one of the best stutter steps I've seen at the high school level. He just stops, makes the defenders fall, and he's 10 more yards down the field.
You know, we asked DJ Twitty about him this morning.
Yeah.
And DJ said he's one of the best at planting that one foot and making a cut.
He's right.
And every bit of that. He is just fantastic.
Getting a little chilly here at Chapman High School tonight. Thursday night football.
Back in the I. They'll hand it to Abrams again across the 15. Gets to about the 14. That's going to be a gain of about 2.
Yeah.
And that's going to bring up second down and 8. A rare, very short 2-yard gain.
Now, I know we do the player of the week. Is there any way we can go outside of Spartanburg County this coming week?
Well, we did last week.
For Union, that's right.
That's exactly right. Can we
go to Newberry?
But we tend not to give it to somebody from a losing team.
That's true. That's true.
They're going to have to make a comeback.
So if he has 800 yards and loses, you're not going to give it to him?
I think you probably have to give it to him. 9:52 to go, 33-20. They're going to hand it off to Abrams again. He's going to cross the 10. He's going to get down close to the 5. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. He's inside the 5. And let's see where they mark him. I think they're going to mark him at the 4. 4-yard mark him at the 4. And it's going to be first and goal for Newberry.
Well, this is really hard. This is a difficult situation. You could hand it to number 22, or just hand it to number 22. Or you
could toss it to number 22. Or, they did throw it once to number 22.
You probably could let 22 get in a little wildcat here. I mean, it doesn't matter.
They bring in an extra fullback. They're going to toss it to number 22. He's going to run to the right side. He's at the 5.
Short.
He's at the goal line. He's down inside the 1. And he's going to be just short of the goal line, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
That was a 3-yard carry. You have about a yard, maybe less to go. I know he's tired. I know he's had a lot of carries tonight. I know he probably has his hands on his hips. But Tyler, line up under eye and give it to him again.
Give it to him again. This time maybe up the middle.
Yeah. Or your quarterback's like 6'5". Let him lean over.
And that's what he's going to do. And the quarterback sneaks it in for the touchdown. And the Newberry Bulldogs have struck here in the second quarter. It's 33-26.
That's a good play call there because your quarterback's so tall. If he just leans over, he's got the touchdown.
Extra point coming.
Okay, D, it's up to you.
From the Newberry Bulldogs. Here's the snap, the hole, the kick is up, and it is good. And your new score with 9:05 to go in the third quarter is Chapman 33, Newberry 27. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Chapman gets the ball again. How How many plays will it take? We'll take a break. You're listening to Chapman Panther football here on Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM.
When looking for the perfect pizza, go where the locals go. When looking for the perfect pizza that can feed the entire football watching world, you can't top Pizza Perfect. You know about Pizza Perfect's fabulous pizza using fresh, hand-picked ingredients. But folks in Inman and Boiling Springs can now feed the masses with Pizza Perfect's giant 24 and 26-inch pies. So who's coming over to watch the game? Everybody. Pizza Perfect delivers. Call 578-2003. That's 578-2003. Pizza Perfect, 2 miles shy of Lake Bowen on Highway 9.
Back with you at Chapman High School. We're taking a look at the McDonald's of Inman scoreboard. 9:05 to go in the third quarter. Chapman leads us with 33-27. The Panthers about to get the football back after Amir Abrams takes them downfield, but their quarterback, number 7, Tyreek Goodman, punches it in to cut the lead to 33-27. Here comes the high end-over-end kick. Going to be taken by Miller at the 10-yard line. He's all the way up to the 25-30. He's going to be tripped up right at the 30-yard line. Let's see if they give him the 30. They'll give him the 29, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 29-yard line.
You heard it from one of the fans as soon as they scored on the Newberry side. All right, defense, it's time to step up. They've got to step up, make a play. I don't care if you don't want to put any pressure on Colton. I don't care if you want to stand back and let them throw. At some point, you've got to put pressure on them and hit them and make them fumble. They need a turnover on this drive.
Spread formation, 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. DJ Twitty stands in the backfield beside Colton Bailey. Here's a shotgun snap. Looking to throw is Bailey. He's going to loft one up on the right side, and it is going to be incomplete. And they're going to get pass interference.
That's a terrible, terrible call. That is a bad call, Tyler.
There was a lot of contact.
But it was all at the ball. It was a jump ball situation like you see to start a basketball game. I don't think that's a pass interference at all.
And there's a Newberry Bulldog hurt.
There was a lot of contact, but it was as they were both going up for the ball. The receiver for Chapman had to come back because it was a little on. Bailey got popped at the end of the play, and like you said, there's a Newberry Bulldog down, but the only contact I saw was when they went up for the ball, and if you're going to call that, you got to call it both ways. That's a questionable call there, but it goes in the Chapman Panthers' favor.
And from the looks of how the Chapman folks were acting when they saw this guy down on the field, it might be a pretty ugly injury.
I hope not. I hope he's okay.
And they're pulling all the players off the field. So we're going to take a break with them. Go ahead, Alex. Make it a 60-second break. You're listening to Chapman Panther football here on Fox Sports 1498.3 FM. At Nationwide, our agents go above and beyond to understand and protect what matters most to you. Call Nationwide agent Ben Mason at 578-7100 today. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Business owners, listen up. How do you know if your computer guy is doing everything possible to secure your network from viruses, data loss, or other expensive disasters? Are they easy to reach, offer monitoring systems, and ongoing maintenance programs to keep you safe and up to date? Not sure or even know? Well, call my man Kevin Smith at Solutions Unlimited, 599-8678. As a business owner myself, protecting our business is a top priority, and Solutions Unlimited security protection list, as well as their ability to listen and their customer service, is just simply impressive. Call Solutions Unlimited at 599-8678, 599-8678.
Back here with you at Chapman High School, Colton Bailey going to take the snap. He's going to run to the left side. He's going to get forward for. He breaks one tackle. He's down to the 44-yard line of Newberry. And quickly to the line, here come the Panthers again. There's a shotgun snap. Next time they'll hand it to DJ Twitty. He's tripped in the backfield but stays on his feet, and there's a flag on the play as he pushes forward all the way to about the 36-yard line. But let's see what that flag is. It's in the area of a hold.
I think it's on the Panthers, Tyler. I really do. And there's another Bulldog on the ground.
This time we're not taking a 60-second break.
This time we're not. As soon as we took that break, the young man thankfully hopped up off the field.
Jumped up to his feet.
And he's standing right here in front of us. He looks good.
I don't know.
Glad to see him up. It's cold, so you don't think it would be a cramp. But this time there's another player down. You know, a coach's
This is going to be holding on Chapman.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see where they spot this one. You know, a lot of times, Tyler, I've heard from coaches when it's cold, you don't expect as many cramps, so the players won't hydrate as well, and that'll cause a cramp. So just because it's cold doesn't mean the players can't cramp. So you got to stay hydrated even though it's cold, but I don't believe this is a cramp. And the injured player a minute ago is going right back in. So they're putting this one at the 40.
Yeah, we got a fan
42?
in front of us giving these referees down the road.
They are.
And it's funny. So the player gets up to his feet, and he's going to walk off under his own power.
So is it going to be first down?
After the holding penalty, it is going to be first down. Down around the 47-yard line of Newberry. So it backs it up into Bulldog territory. But it will be first down and about 19. Bailey takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Throws across the middle. That one's high and nearly intercepted by number 24, Talon Caldwell. But it was just too high for him, too, and he couldn't bring it down. Incomplete. Makes it second down and 19 for the Panthers.
That's a big play there. You got to capitalize. Ball on the 47.
Second down and 19. Shotgun snap to Bailey. Hands off to DJ Twitty up the middle. Twitty breaks a tackle, and he's got a lot of room down the sideline, and he's going to get all the way down inside the 35. They'll mark him at the 33-yard line, and he's close to a first down, and he got it. 19 yards on the run, and DJ Twitty picks up the first down.
First down. That's a big first down.
8:02 to go in the third quarter here on the McDonald's scoreboard. McDonald's Vindman scoreboard, 33-27. Your score, Chapman driving. Ball on the 33. Shotgun snap to Colton Bailey. He's going to look to throw. Throws one out to number 10. That is Brandon Adams. It's going to be complete down at the 25.
Nice pickup.
And they'll mark the ball at the 26-yard line.
Second and 3.
It'll be second down and 3. A pickup of 7. Bailey in the shotgun again. This time he's going to fake that handoff to Twitty, keeping himself on the right side. He's going to pick up several. He's got enough for another Chapman Panther first down.
They're moving it at will, are the Panthers.
And they have all night.
Yeah, they have. Moving the chains again.
First down at the 23. Bailey takes a shotgun snap. He's going to look to throw. Got plenty of time in the pocket. Got a man wide open in the end zone, and is waiting on the signal. The ball was caught.
I think he was.
Was he in bounds? The referees are going to get together and talk about it, and we got a touchdown.
Unbelievable.
There is a flag on the play, but that looks like in the area of a personal foul. But it is going to be holding on the Panthers. That one's coming back.
That's huge. That is absolutely huge.
Wow.
As they had the ball in the 23, Colton threw it all the way in the end zone. A beautiful, beautiful throw. Both referees couldn't make the call. They may have been a little out of position. And now they call a touchdown, but it doesn't matter. That's coming right back, Tyler. Like you said, that's a big holding call.
And that's going to be a big penalty, 10 yards from the spot.
Put it down near the 33.
He puts the ball way back at the 33-yard line. That's going to make it first down and 20. Wow. What a turn of events.
That's right.
Now throw it again.
Yeah, it was
He was wide open.
Oh, he had the defender beat by 5 steps. Easy. That's easy money for Colton Bailey.
Shotgun snap. They are going to throw it again. Yep, Bailey under pressure. He's going to scramble out of it. Here's where he's dangerous. He's at the 20. He's at the 15, and he's going to be tackled down around the 13-yard line. Matter of fact, they're going to give him the 12, and that's going to make it.
That's a first down.
They're going to be just short of the first down, I believe. I believe it's going to be second down and about 1. And it is a second down and 1.
It's a 19-yard carry.
They're going to hand it off to DJ up the middle, and Twitty not going to get it. A very rare no gain. As a matter of fact, a 1-yard loss for DJ Twitty. Brings up third down and 2.
guess you just go right back to the zone read play. It's Colton Bailey's job to read those linebackers. If they're going to pull, you pull it and you run off. But if not, you're going to hand it to DJ Twitty and get the 2 yards.
Here comes a shotgun snap. He's going to look to throw. Now he's going to take off up the middle. He's at the 5. He's inside the 5. Colton Bailey tackled down around the 4-yard line. That's enough for another Chapman Panther first down. It's going to be first and goal for the Panthers.
Tyler, never seen a quarterback so hard to bring down. If you got your 2 defensive end crashing, he's going to step up in the pocket and run. He is slippery, elusive. This is one of the best quarterbacks I've seen all year, and I don't understand how he doesn't have a scholarship already.
First and 5. First and goal from the 5. They're going to hand it off to Twitty. Twitty going to go to the right side. He's going to lose yardage.
That's 2.
He's going to lose a lot of yardage.
That's 2 carries in a row for DJ Twitty that he's gotten a negative yardage. They may be starting to figure that DJ Twitty out, but Tyler, if you can stop DJ, Colton will hurt you. You can't stop them both.
He lost about 3 yards on that play. And it's going to be second goal on the 9.
Yeah, that's like you said, 3 or 4 yard loss.
Shotgun snap coming. 2 wide receivers to each side. Bailey going to look to throw. Got a man in the middle, wide open. Touchdown, Chapman. And I believe that was number 7.
Yep, it was.
Patrick Fong-Sam again for the touchdown.
So hard. A slant pattern on the inside, and these Newberry Bulldogs all night long have not pressed Chapman Panthers at the line, and they've been wide open. I mean, Fong-Sam, that was a great catch, but he was wide open.
39-27 your score. Extra point coming as Cothran on the kick. Here's the snap, the hole, the kick is up, and it is blocked.
Wow.
The snap was low. It rolled on the ground. They couldn't get it picked up in time. The kick was blocked. Never really got good off the ground. So it's 39-27 with 5:18 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break. We come back. Newberry gets another shot at it when we return. You're listening to Chapman Panther football here on Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM.
Business owners, have product or material you need moved, shipped, stored? Upstate Logistics in Spartanburg has the expertise in transportation and warehousing you're looking for in Spartanburg County and beyond. For over a decade, Upstate Logistics has provided businesses with storage and logistics services, including inbound and outbound rail shipments. Upstate Logistics, proud to be a part of our community, serving Spartanburg County and beyond since 2005. Upstate Logistics, keeping your business and inventory moving forward. To find out more, visit upstatelogistics.com. That's upstatelogistics.com.
Back here at Chapman High School, Cole Bryson, Tyler Shugart, thanks to Alex Smith back in the Beacon Drive-In Studios on a great
Gigantor,
job.
the intern.
The intern, his name is not Gigantor, his name is Mitch.
Okay, we'll go with that. Mitch, the intern.
5:18 to go here in the third quarter. Offense galore. Once again, both teams have scored here in the second half, Tyler. I don't know how, but there's got to be a way that Newberry can climb back in this. They're going to have to stop Chapman eventually.
A 12-point game with 5:18 to go. Here comes the kickoff from Chapman. It's going to be taken back at the 10. It's at the 15-20. Cuts it at the 25-30, all the way up to the 40-yard line. He's knocked out of bounds there. And that's where the Newberry Bulldogs put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
That was Marcus Moore on the return for the Bulldogs, a junior that plays defensive back and wide receiver. Also plays a little bit of running back. He can do it all. And pretty good field position here for the Bulldogs.
Yes, it is. As the Bulldogs will take the field with 5:11 to go. And look at the McDonald's of Inman scoreboard, 39-27. The Chapman Panthers lead. And here comes Amir Abrams.
Never heard of him.
You hadn't before, you will tonight.
That's right.
And they're going to hand it off to Abrams as he's going to be tackled in the backfield. I hadn't said that too many times tonight. Number 34.
That's A.J. Smith, the 5'10", 190-pound defensive lineman, a senior for the Panthers.
He gets back there, and they lose about 2. Makes it second down and 12, and maybe Chapman's found something here.
Well, if they find something and figure out a way to stop Abrams, it's ball game. It's game over because
They'll do something that not many other folks have done.
Can slow him down, you've got a good shot at winning.
Second down and 12. There's the snap. They're going to hand it to Abrams again. This time he's going to go on the left side. He's going to push forward, still pushing, and he's going to get all the way up to the 45-yard line, a gain of 7.
What Chapman is doing is they're not showing blitz from those linebackers, but they're bringing them down as soon as the ball is snapped because they know 85% of the time, maybe even 95%, Amir Abrams is getting that ball, and they're telling those linebackers to go straight to Abrams regardless of if he has the ball. They want to make that quarterback beat him with a throw, and so far tonight he hadn't done that.
3rd down and 5. Ball rests on the Newberry 45-yard line. You all right? Here comes the handoff to Abrams, and he's going to get up to about the 47, a gain of about 4. And it's going to be 4th and short.
Yeah, he is a couple of yards short.
Give him 3. 4th and 2.
So here we go. If Newberry, I'm telling you, I know there's a lot of game left, but Tyler, if Newberry doesn't get this, that might be it because Chapman can't be stopped. 3:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 2.
That's a long 2.
It is a long 2. Looks 3.
Ball on the Newberry 48-yard line. Let's say 4th and 3. They're going to toss it to the new running back that's in number 20, and he's going to get outside, and he got across the 50. He got more than I thought he would. And they're going to mark him all the way up at the 45-yard line. A nice gain by number 20. That is Marcus Moore, the running back. And that's a Newberry Bulldog 1st down.
Well, Marcus Moore has been doing most of the duties on kickoff return tonight for the Bulldogs, and he does a little bit of a run there for the Bulldogs, and it worked out. Getting some fresh legs in there, getting Abrams a little bit of rest, but it looks like Abrams is right back in.
He is right back in the game.
But Moore is as well.
They're going to go a 2-back set out of the shotgun. First time we've seen this from them tonight. They'll take it, and number 7, the quarterback Goodman, is going to run with it. He's going to lose yardage. He lost about 5 yards. He's going to be tackled back at about the 50-yard line.
That had disaster written all over it.
And Phil Strickland wants a penalty for unnecessary roughness. He's not going to get it.
I don't think he gets it. Wow.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15. And once again, Cole, you talked about it earlier. They go away from their bread and butter, trying to get a little cute with the play calling.
I don't know why.
And it hasn't worked for him tonight at all.
I don't care if Abrams is tired. You give it to him. I mean, he has 285 yards on the night. This is
2nd down and 15.
Scary.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to pass, and they're going to throw it to Abrams out of the backfield. He's at the 45, 40. He's all the way to the 45, 30, 25, tackled all the way up at the 25-yard line, and there you go. You give it to the workhorse. He gets the work done.
Well, as soon as that play, what happened was you saw the offensive line just let the defenders by, and as soon as that happened, you knew it was a tunnel screen to Abrams. Abrams took it, had some blockers downfield, and he did the rest on his own all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's a big pickup, a 25-yard pass.
In a 1st and 10, and the ball spotted at the Chapman 25. Now they'll go back to their standard I formation. A lot of movement there, but no whistle, and they're going to tackle Abrams in the backfield again. He's going to lose 1.
Well, at this point, Chapman knows who's getting the ball. And if you're Coach Mark Hodge, what you do here is you say, all right, guys, when Abrams doesn't get it, they don't do anything. So you put everybody on Abrams. You put 7, 8, 9 guys on Abrams because they have shown no offense when Amir Abrams does not get that ball. None.
As we're under a minute to go, 50 seconds to go on the McDonald's of Inman scoreboard. Formation, they'll toss it to Abrams. Abrams crosses the 30 up to the 25, and he's pushed out of bounds after a short gain of about 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and long.
Yeah, 3rd and 8 or so. Just depending on the spot, but this is getting tough because Newberry knows that they need a score, and the clock is ticking down. And in the back of your mind, you know you can't stop Chapman. That's what these players are hearing from the stands. So they know that in the back of their mind, but they've got to get 6 if they want to get back in this ball game.
3rd down and 8, 40 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 39-27 your score. Chapman leads. Goodman takes a shotgun snap. He's going to look to throw. Throws it across the middle. The pass is too high. Intended for number 16. That is Zay Chalmers, a wide receiver. The ball is just a little too tall. It's incomplete, and that brings up a 4th down and 8.
You know, Tyler, number 7, Tyreek Goodman, may look very good passing the ball against these other teams he plays, but when you play a team like Chapman, you've got to step your game up, and Tyreek Goodman has not done that at all tonight. In fact, he's looked just bad. I know he hadn't passed it a lot, but there's a reason. He's not a quarterback that passes. I think you could stand back there and hand it off to Abrams because that's all their offense is.
Shotgun snap, 2 wide receivers split out to each side. Abrams in the backfield. He's going to block, and they're going to throw one deep into the end zone. The man is open, and it is overthrown. Intended for number 1, Jaleel Gillum.
That might do it right there.
Incomplete, and with 28.5 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Chapman Panthers are going to take over on downs, and they will spot the ball at the 24-yard line of Chapman.
I know it's early, and I know there's still a whole other quarter, but that right there.
If they score here, they're up 3 scores.
Yeah, if Chapman scores here, I think they are in very good position. 1st and 10 Panthers.
1st and 10 Panthers from their own 24-yard line. Bring the guy in motion. They'll hand it off to DJ Twitty, and he's going to cross the 35 up to the 40. Crosses the 40, gets close to the 45. They'll mark him down at the 43-yard line, and that's a big pickup for DJ Twitty and another Chapman Panther first down.
20 yards on the carry, and Colton Bailey wants 20 more before the quarter ends. They're lining up quick, Tyler.
13 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bailey takes a shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to Twitty again. Twitty crosses the 35-40, 35-30, 25, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds down around the 20-yard line. Let's see where they mark him.
Tyler, he pushed the defender down. I mean, he was still going, but out of bounds. That was a grown man run.
He's going to be all the way down to the 16-yard line. Apologize, he was on the far sideline. We couldn't make out where he was, and they got 1.3 seconds to go, and the ball went out of bounds, so the clock won't start, so they're going to get one more play here in this quarter. If they snap it from the 16, they're going to fake the handoff to Twitty. They're going to toss it out to Adams, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. He may have got back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's the end of your third quarter of play. Your score, Chapman 39, Newberry 27. We'll take a break. The fourth quarter of action comes your way next here on Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM.
Speedy Lube in Inman says to save time is to lengthen life for you and your car. Let Speedy Lube, Asheville Highway in Inman, lengthen the life and performance of your vehicle. Speedy Lube offers professional ASC certified mechanical service for your car. Be it an oil change, AC work, tires, brakes, front end, or any type of major or minor repair. Trust Speedy Lube in Inman. Open weekdays from 8 till 6. For fast, fair, and friendly service, visit Speedy Lube, Asheville Highway in Inman.
Hey, sweetie, what's the biggest problem with pets?
Too many strays.
Wow, you didn't hesitate there.
Well, it's true. And the best solution to Spartanburg's stray problem is Animal Allies on Asheville Highway.
Animal Allies is super affordable and treats animals with kindness. We've used them for years. It's one of our county's best kept secrets.
Well, no more secrets. Animal Allies is too important to Spartanburg to not get the word out.
Bring your dogs and cats in early, pick them up after 4, spayed or neutered.
They even offer discounts if you're facing financial constraints. For more, visit animalalliesclinic.org.
Back with you at Chapman High School, where we head to the fourth quarter. The Chapman Panthers lead the Newberry Bulldogs 39-27. And they're threatening with the ball at the 16-yard line. Is second down and about 12. They lost 2 yards on that last play. And here we go. This first snap of the fourth quarter is a shotgun snapped it. Colton Bailey throws it out to number 8, Richard Tucker. He gets forward inside the 15, down around the 14. He gains about 4 on the play, and that brings up a 3rd and 8.
I'm seeing what you're seeing too, Tyler. Don't worry.
3rd down and 8 from the 14-yard line. Shotgun snap to Bailey. He's going to look to throw, but nope, he's going to take off running. Got plenty of room, and he's in there. Touchdown. But there's a flag on the play. There's 2 flags on the play. One came in late. One of them's probably going to be a chop block or a hold.
Yeah, that hurts.
Over here on the far left side, because there was a Newberry player down on the ground. Let's see what these 2 calls are. See if they're both going to be on the Panthers. It is holding on Chapman.
Illegal block is called against the Panthers.
One's an illegal block in the back. The other is a hold. The hold will be more of a penalty here.
Yeah, that'll back him
because
up.
it's a 10 from the spot, which was the original line of scrimmage. So that's going to back them up as Cole Bailey was in.
Hell yeah, he was in. Sure was.
And that's going to make it third down and very long.
Falling to what, 21, 22?
And it looks like they're going to spot it at about the 22-yard line. So third down and long. Third and 15.
They got to get to the 6-yard line for the first down?
That is correct.
This is a long third down for Chapman.
Bailey in the shotgun. He's going to step back in the pocket, look to throw. He throws across the middle, intended for Fongstadt. That's Tucker. And a little bit high, incomplete, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
That could have been intercepted. If that safety would have stayed back in the end zone a little bit instead of coming up, that could have been a pick. But, hey, you stopped him. But I believe they're going to go for it.
I think they are. Fourth down and 15 from the 22. 11-11 to go in the fourth quarter. 11-11 to go in this game on the McDonald's of Inman scoreboard, 39-27. Bailey takes a shotgun snap. He looks to throw. He's got time. Now he scrambles, rolls out to the right, then rolls back left, throws one toward the end zone. Wide open in the end zone is DJ Twitty for the touchdown. They gave him way too much time, and somebody didn't account for DJ Twitty. And now a lot of frustration and a lot of helmets hitting the ground over here on the sideline for the Newberry Bulldogs as they realize when this one may be in the books.
Colton Bailey is an absolute superstar. He danced around, ran 15 yards, and now they're going to have Jake Cothran, who has a good bloodline, by the way, to come out and kick the PAT.
Here's the snap, the hole, the kick is up, and he missed another one.
He did. That was what happened was the snap was down and he was looking the other way.
Yeah.
It was a low snap.
That's about 4 low snaps in a row, but it's 45-27 with 11:04 to go in this game.
The good thing is, Tyler, for Coach Hodge, PATs don't mean a lick right now because you're up 45-27.
We'll take a break. We come back. Newberry gets the ball to try to get back in this game. You're listening to Chapman High School football here on Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM.
Chris Foster puts both his first and last name on his business, and that means something. Chris Foster Heating and Air has served Spartanburg for over a decade. If you need repair work or installation on any heating or air system for your home or business, need gas logs and major gas appliance work, or a water heater or space heaters, call the guy that uses both his first and last names. Chris Foster Heating and Air at 707-2343. And because things can need repair at any time, there's no upcharge for nights, weekends, or holidays. Chris Foster Heating and Air, 707-2343.
Back here with you at Chapman High School, the Panthers have extended this lead to 45-27 with 11:04 to go in the contest. And they're about to kick off to the Newberry Bulldogs.
What a game this has been for Chapman. We've talked about all week long how they've scored over 40, over 30 every game, and we knew that Newberry would be a tough test. But guess what? Chapman has played Newberry, and now they're beating them well into the fourth quarter with a lot of time to play. This one could get worse.
And that end over end kick is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be illegal procedure on the Panthers.
He goes out of bounds.
11:04 to go in the ball game. We'll spot this one at the 25, or excuse me, the 35. First and 10 for Newberry. Are they going to make them re-kick this thing, Tyler?
Yes, they are.
They're going to make them re-kick. So here comes the Panthers once again. Newberry has their men back deep to receive. And as you said earlier, you can tell the air has been let out of the balloon over here on this Newberry side where we are. We're watching it up close and personal. And, you know, it just has not been their night. Not been their night. It's hard to stop this Chapman offense.
Almost impossible. So Chapman going to kick off again after the illegal procedure. They'll kick from the 35-yard line. Here comes the kick. Low line drive. It's going to go out of bounds again.
My goodness.
Oh. And Phil Strickland said, kick it again.
Well, you know, they brought a new kicker in, I think that's number 33, Dylan Bradley. Or is that number 30 still? No, that's still number 30, Jake Cothran. So 2 kicks in a row have gone out of bounds, and not a good night at all for Jake Cothran. But thankfully, like we said, it's a 45-27 game, so the kicks just really don't matter at this point. But it's something that you do want to work on because, you know, Tyler, we see at the college level, a kicker's pretty doggone important.
They'll back him up to the 30, make him kick it again.
He's been pooch kicking it all night. Not sure why they're trying to go deep here. Just pooch kick it again. Just onside kick it.
And Newberry switching some players around because they think he's going to try to kick it over there again.
He does.
This time he'll kick it right to the guy they moved. He'll pick it up, and he'll cross the 40, 45, 50, 45. He's knocked out of bounds shy of the Chapman 45-yard line. They'll mark him at about the 47, and it'll be 1st and 10 as Newberry will start this drive in Chapman Panther territory.
That's right. So 48-yard line is where they'll mark it. And Newberry, I know they're down by a lot, but there's still 11 minutes to go, Tyler. We've seen crazier things happen. 11 minutes to go is a lot of time, and the only thing you've got to do is, you know you can score. You've just got to figure out how to stop Chapman.
McDonald's of Emma's scoreboard shows 10:59 to go in this contest. 45-27 your score. As Amir Abrams trots back on the field. And I don't know if you noticed it or not, but he's about one of the only offensive players whose jersey's dirty.
It is. You're right. And he is winded. And another whistle.
Whistle. Let's see what the... And Chapman going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Chapman Panther football here on Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM.
This is Paul Moore. I serve as pastor with the Inman First Baptist Church. I'm pleased to invite you to be part of the great things happening with the Inman First Baptist Church. Bible study with youth and adults happens on Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings. We strive to be a fellowship that's open to the community and its needs, too. If you're looking for a people to join for worship with your actions, Inman First Baptist Church could be the people for you. Give us a call at 472-9069 or visit our website at ifbc.net.
Here with you at Chapman High School, where the Panthers lead the Newberry Bulldogs 45-27. To come out of this timeout, Newberry putting the ball in play 1st and 10 from the Chapman 48-yard line. Great field position to start.
$10:59 to go. 45-27 is the score.
Here comes they're in the shotgun again, and there's going to be a whistle. And I don't think they got a play. I think that's going to be a delay of game.
I'm not sure what it is. I think you're right. Delay of game. Just unable to get this drive going.
And it is going to be a delay of game on Newberry. Backs them up 5 yards. It'll be 1st down and 15. Handoff to Abrams. He got nothing. Matter of fact, he's going to lose 2 yards on the carry. And that's going to make it 2nd down and about 17. As they got back there to him quickly that time.
That's right. And now it's going to be even longer as Newberry has another player limping off the field.
And that is the fullback, number 29, KT Robinson. Here's the Chapman student section across the way. Shotguns look for Newberry. They bring Abrams in motion. They'll fake the handoff to him, look to throw. They got a man, but it's too high. Intended for number 12, Ahmad Willis.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And that brings up 3rd down and long. It's going to be 3rd and about 16.
Ball on the 40.
Right on the 45 of Newberry.
They got to get out to the 37-yard line, 38-yard line to get a 1st down. Long way away.
Shotgun snap. Goodman rolls back. He's under pressure. He's under a lot of pressure. That's got to be a hold. No flag. And they'll throw, and it is
caught.
caught down around the 40-yard line. They'll say he caught it at the 42 and stepped out of bounds.
That's Zamir Epps, Tyler.
He's going to be still a good bit short of the first down. And it's going to bring up fourth down and about
3 or 4.
About 4. 4th and 4. You got to give it to Abrams here, right?
Yeah, I would assume so. They kind of went away from Abrams on this drive. You've seen them backed up and facing second long, third and long, but here you got to give it to Abrams. Look how many's in the box.
Here comes the throw. They throw it, and it's incomplete, too high. And there's going to be a flag on the play. They're going to get him with a celebration.
Chapman had about 8 or 9 guys in the box. They moved Abrams to the left side. They were in shotgun formation, so you knew the run to Abrams was not expected. They threw it, and this quarterback.
Let's see what the call is here.
Tyler,
they're going to call holding on Chapman.
Man.
Wow, that flag was very, very late to be a hold.
How about that?
Wow.
That's interesting. That's an automatic first down.
And that puts the ball all the way down at the 28-yard line of Chapman. Wow, what a call.
Huh.
Very late call.
Very late.
Very late call. So it's 1st and 10 for Newberry. Here comes the handoff. It'll go to Abrams. He's wrapped up in the backfield, and he's going to be tackled for a loss.
Yeah, it seems as if Abrams is a little winded. Obviously, he has just a ton of yards on the night, and nothing going there for Abrams.
Whistle after the play.
Newberry walking over to their sideline. Man, they are so frustrated. They're yelling at each other, trying to get things figured out. The Shrine Bowl offensive lineman not happy. 55, Alec Blackman, as he's been a big part of that Abrams running game, but they are just struggling. When you're down late, you don't have much time to go. It's a mind game at this point. It's really, that hole is getting a lot deeper, Tyler, for Newberry.
2nd down and 11. They're going to toss it back to the new running back, number 20. That is Moore. Moore got room to run. He's still going. And he's going to get all the way down to about the 15. Going to be inside the 15 to about the 14. And that's enough for another Newberry Bulldog first down.
Abrams is fantastic, but what you've seen bits and pieces of tonight is how good this offensive line is. Moore's able to run behind the offensive line. Abrams is as well. They've got great backs and a great offensive line. And that's why all season long they've had a great season. It's just this Chapman game, they hadn't been able to figure it out.
First and 10 from the 14. They'll hand it off to Abrams, and he's stopped in the backfield again.
Wow.
I think he's just winded. I think
so.
He's just exhausted. And that wasn't even Abrams. That was number 20 again. That was Marcus Moore. I apologize, as Abrams was on the sidelines. And now Abrams going to come back in.
So the ball is on the 14, I believe, unless they...
The ball is on the 16.
16, yeah, loss of 2.
And it's 2nd down and about 12. And pick up a first down at the 4-yard line. Back in the I formation. They're going to try to throw, and he's going to be sacked. Goodman is sacked all the way back near the 20-yard line. Mark him at the 19.
This one's over, Tyler.
That's a big loss on the play, a loss of 8.
This one is over. Chapman.
He's all the way back at the 28-yard line. I apologize.
They are just eating back there. This defense is fresh. They hadn't been on the field a lot. They are absolutely hungry. And, man, they shut this Newberry team down here in the second half.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 24 from the 28-yard line. They can get a first down at the 4. That's easier said than done here on 3rd and 24.
Yeah, that's right.
Shotgun snap to Goodman. He rolls to his right. He's going to throw. Got a man in the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted.
Triple coverage he threw into.
Intercepted in the end zone. I'm trying to get what number that is. That's number 15. That's Chandre Miller with the interception. And that's a touchback, and Chapman will put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 20. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will seal it.
How about that? Just a all all-around impressive performance.
McDonald's of Inman scoreboard, 45-27, 7:42 to go in this one, and I'd be surprised if Chapman throws the ball much here, as they're going to probably lean on DJ Twitty and the feet of Colton Bailey to try to milk the rest of this clock. Bailey in the shotgun, brings Adams in motion. They'll hand it off to Adams on the sweep, and he can't get to the corner, and he's going to be tackled.
Yeah, that's a loss, isn't it?
For a loss.
7:30 to go now in the ball game. They're going to mark them, a 5-yard or maybe 6-yard loss back near the 15 or 16-yard line.
It's a second down and about 16 now for the Panthers.
Second 16.
You look at the scoreboard, it kind of throws you off, don't it? Second and 16 is what it is.
And here comes the shotgun snap to Bailey. Bailey looking to throw.
All day to throw.
Got plenty of time, and they're going to get pressure to him, and he's going to try to get out of it, but he's not going to be able to get away, and Colton Bailey's going to be sacked.
Well, that's really the first time, and I was going to talk about that earlier, Tyler. You know, coming into the game, the defensive coordinator that we talked to before the game for Newberry said they didn't want to try to get pressure on Colton. They wanted to make Colton beat him with his arm, and they really hadn't got much pressure on him. I don't know if they just said that as a game plan just to have an excuse that they didn't get pressure on him, but that was, I believe, the first sack of the night.
3rd and 20. A ball spotted on the 10-yard line. Bailey in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the right side. He's going to look to throw.
Here they come again.
Got some time. Delivers a pass. It's going to be incomplete, and I believe that was intended for DJ Twitty on the left side. Incomplete. And that brings up 4th down and 20, and I imagine the Panthers will punt.
Yeah, you'd think so. 4th and 20 on your own 10. You have a 45-27 lead. Newberry in the 4th quarter, Tyler has not scored. Chapman hadn't either, but they hadn't needed to. Chapman scored 20 in the first quarter, 13 in the second, 13 in the third. Newberry scored 7 in the first, 13 in the second quarter, 7 in the third, and have not scored in the 4th quarter.
So on to punt of the Chapman Panthers. He stands in the end zone.
Number
He's going
30.
to get it away. Cawthorn gets a high punt away. It's going to be a good one.
And Cawthorn's knocked down and there's no flag.
And it's going to roll out of bounds. Yep, as Cawthorn's still down in the end zone.
And the Panther home side, they're standing up mad. I mean, Cawthorn's laying down in the end zone and you didn't throw a flag. And a punter doesn't get hurt. And I know I'm not an expert, but Tyler, a punter doesn't get hurt from falling down in the end zone. I mean, he was obviously hit hard.
And I didn't see it because I was watching the ball, which, by the way, is down at the 42.
You hear how loud this Panther crowd is. They're not happy at all. And I understand why.
And so trainers attended to him. They got him up on his feet, and he's going to walk off on his own power.
I guess the referee, they may have ran out of flags. I don't know, but that was a questionable no call there as he's helped off the field.
Ball spotted at the 42 of Chapman, and that's where Newberry is going to put it in play. 6:06 remaining on the McDonald's of Inman scoreboard. 45-27.
Speaking of McDonald's, where will you guys be in the morning, Tyler?
On the east side of Spartanburg, East Main Street, right in front of the Walmart Super Center, over on the east side, right across from where they're building the new Spartanburg High School. We'll be joined by some broom coaches.
7 a.m.
7 a.m. in the morning. Bump and run with Tyler Shugart, Alex Smith. DJ Moore will be there with us. Mitch, the intern.
And I'll be back in the studios.
I formation for the Newberry Bulldogs as they'll hand it off to Abrams. Abrams across the 45, 40, 35, and he's going to be tackled right at the 35-yard line. A pickup of about 7.
Yeah.
And it's going to be second down and 3.
Even though Newberry has lost this ball game most likely, what a night for Amir Abrams. 37 carries, 287 yards. Tyler.
And he's not done.
If he's not done, he can break this 300-yard mark here soon. He had a couple of losses on the last drive, and he may have already been over that if it wasn't for those couple of losses.
Back in the I formation, this time they'll hand it to the fullback, and he's going to get nothing.
Hard to bring down.
Didn't get a yard. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. And a whistle, and another Newberry player is down on the field. And they'll attend to him there. McDonald's Inman scoreboard, 5:16 to go in this one. 45-27 is your score as the Panthers lead.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
I can't see what number it is.
I can't either.
While he's down, we'll take a short 30-second break. You're listening to Thursday night high school football here on Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM.
When can bull be a good thing? Let me tell you about the right kind of bull. Bull that can be trusted. Bull that puts you in good hands. So what kind of bull actually works for you? How about the Rocky Bull Allstate Insurance Agency in Inman? Rocky has lived in the upstate his entire life and is ready to put you in good hands, protecting you and your family with life, home, and auto insurance. And that's no bull. Well, wait, yes, it is bull, but good bull. Rocky Bull Allstate Insurance, Asheville Highway in Inman. Proud sponsor of our High School Player of the Week. Get the bull you need today. Call Rocky, 473-0509.
To his feet. Trying to see what number is that, 25?
It is 25.
That is Ray Wilmore, running back, defensive lineman.
Well, he was the one that just carried the ball, the fullback. We've seen 29 in there as a little fullback package. KT Robinson, who plays linebacker and running back, the junior for the Bulldogs, but that was number 25, like you said, Ray Wilmore, also actually he's a 10th grader. Plays a little bit of linebacker and running back.
He's having to have help get up, and he's going to have help off the field because he can't stand. He's having a hard time getting off the field here. Wilmore's helping off. It's one of his legs off the ground. He's hurt pretty bad.
Okay, yeah. Hate to see a player go down, especially for such a good team. And let me tell you this. Just because Newberry is going to take the loss tonight doesn't mean you had to panic, because this Newberry team's still in great shape. Remember, Chapman lost this game last year and went on to 1 state. So Newberry is still in very good shape.
Toss the ball back to Abrams again. He crosses the 35, and he's going to have the first down at about the 31-yard line.
1st and 10. He's at 290.
No, they're going to mark him short.
Oh, no, that's bad because he was.
That's a terrible spot.
That's a terrible.
That is a terrible spot.
He was 3 or 4 yards in front, and we're right here on the away side. That's bad. He was.
They're going to mark him a yard short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
How about that?
The quarterback just has to fall forward here, and that's what they're going to do. Is he falls forward and he'll pick up the first down. No, he fumbled.
Did he fumble the ball?
He did. He fumbled the football.
And
Let's see who's got it.
Is saying they have it. When it rains, it pours.
Newberry's got it.
Abrams says that Newberry has it. I think they got the first down, didn't they, Tyler? It was close.
Yeah, he dove forward for enough. They're going to spot the ball just shy of the 30-yard line, and it's going to be a first down for the Newberry Bulldogs. 4:55 remaining on the clock. He didn't get it by much.
He did not. You're right.
They're going to measure it.
Oh,
they're going to measure it. It's really close.
I didn't think. Well, the initial spot from Abrams shouldn't have been. I mean, he got the first down.
It's going to be really close.
This is some. He got it.
He got it by the whole football.
Yeah.
First down for Newberry.
So 1st and 10. Newberry trying to get in the end zone to, I guess, cover the spread here.
There's no spread.
I know, but they're trying to get a little bit closer. 45-27 doesn't look that good. So, hey, one more score, and it's a lot closer of a ball game.
Alex, you may be right. They may not get to 50. Here's a shotgun snap. They're going to cross the 30, 25-20, and Goodman takes it all the way down to the 15-yard line, and that's a nice pickup and another Newberry Bulldog first down.
Now, when did Alex say they weren't going to get to 20? This morning?
50. This morning.
50, sorry.
Yes.
50.
He may get it.
He may be right.
You most certainly did say that. You said it to one of the offensive players. You said you probably won't get to 50 tonight.
1st and 10.
Here comes the handoff to Abrams. Abrams up the middle, gets inside the 10 to the 9. It's going to be 2nd down. After the pickup of about 5, makes it 2nd and 5.
Tyler, according to my stats, and again, they're not official, but I have kept him pretty close. He's 6 away from 300 yards is Amir Abrams.
The ball sits on the 15-yard. No, the ball sits on about the 9-yard line, and they're going to look to throw. Goodman going to run. He gets inside the 10, down to inside the 5, and he fumbled the football. Chapman has it, and they're going to say he was out of bounds.
Oh, that was close. I mean, I'm telling you. You know, Newberry has kind of looked like they're not in a hurry, but Tyler, if you score here, it's a whole lot closer of a ball game. I mean, I'm surprised you hadn't seen them a little bit at a faster pace. Kind of looks like they know this one's over.
First and goal from the floor for the Newberry Bulldogs. And they're still not in any hurry pace. I know the clock's not running here.
3:39 to go in the ball game.
And they got 5 seconds left on the play clock. I don't know if they're going to get this play off. 2,
nope.
1, and nobody's looking. And they're going to be a delay of game.
Back them up.
Nobody even knew the play clock was running dead.
And as you mentioned earlier, there have been several times tonight where they let that play clock get very low. So they'll back them up to the 9.
Backs the ball up to the 9.
Scoreboard says 10, but
no clue.
4 plus 5 is 9, so
the ball resting comfortably on the 9-yard line.
9 yards away from pay dirt.
Shotgun formation, and there's going to be a timeout on the field. Timeout. Newberry will take it with them. You're listening to Thursday Night High School Football here on Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM.
This is Paul Moore. I serve as pastor with the Inman First Baptist Church. I'm pleased to invite you to be part of the great things happening with the Inman First Baptist Church. Bible study with youth and adults happens on Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings. We strive to be a fellowship that's open to the community and its needs, too. If you're looking for a people to join for worship with your actions, Inman First Baptist Church could be the people for you. Give us a call at 472-9069 or visit our website at ifbc.net.
Back here with you at Chapman High School with the Chapman Panthers lead Newberry 45-27 with 3:39 to go. As we take a look at the McDonald's of Inman scoreboard, Newberry has the ball at the 9 of Chapman.
It still is
to cut into the lead here.
Yeah, still first down, Tyler. And if they can score here, make it an 11-point ball game or so, maybe they go for 2, try to cut it down. But they're just not showing any hurry here. Looks like they know that they're out of the ball game.
They are back in the I formation. Goodman takes the snap. He's going to look to throw as he fakes handoff. He's got room to run to the right side. And they're going to trip him up close to the 1-yard line. Let's say they're going to mark him down at about the 2. He's close to the 1. Let's just say he's at the 1. It'll be second goal from the 1.
Quarterback number 7, Tyreek Goodman, 7 carries tonight, 36 yards, and he does have a touchdown to show for it. 3:10 in the ball game. Some of the fans leaving. Chapman side starting to sparse out just a little bit. Most of the Newberry fans are still here. Good little trip back up 26.
Second goal from the 1-yard line. They'll hand it to Abrams, and he will march into the end zone for the touchdown.
The ball's on the ground. Chapman's going the other way. They're still running.
The whistle's been blown. The touchdown was called. There's nothing there.
The referee
running for no reason. It's a touchdown for Newberry. Let's see if they think about going for 2 here. I believe they will.
I would.
No, they're going to try. Looks like they're trotting the kicker on. Makes it 45-33 with an extra point coming.
Waiting on the PAT now.
There's not much difference in an 11-point game and a 12-point
That's
game.
right.
So they will kick the extra point. Here's the snap. The hold. The kick is up, and it is good. So your score with 2:52 to go in this game, Chapman 45 and Newberry 33. We'll take a break. We come back. Chapman gets the ball to try to run out the rest of this clock here on Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM.
This is KB for Animal Allies. In a cold world, it breaks my heart to see stray dogs and cats on the loose, knowing that any moment they could, well, you know the rest. Animals need all the help they can get. They need an ally, and Animal Allies is just the place to offer that help. Animal Allies is the best low-cost spay and neuter clinic in the upstate. Don't overpay to help fix Spartanburg's stray animal problem. Animal Allies makes doing the right thing affordable. Asheville Highway in Spartanburg, or visit online at animalalliesclinic.org.
here at Chapman High School. 2:52 to go here in the ball game. Cole Bryson, Tyler Shugart. The Panthers have a nice little lead. Newberry finally gets in the end zone, but they're going to kick it off. I would assume, Tyler, you'd see an onside kick here.
You would assume.
You would think so. Down 45-34. Chapman's got the hands team. Ready?
DJ Twitty, Patrick Fongsat, Richard Tucker.
Hey, you better be careful. You recover that, they may run it back.
All over here on the side closest to us, and they'll kick it that way. And it looks like it's bobbled. The hands team bobbles it.
Chandre bobbled.
But Chandre Miller pulls it down, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chapman Panthers from the Newberry 48-yard line. Punch one in right here. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested to see what Chapman does. I mean, they've got the capability of scoring quick. We know that.
Colton Bailey and DJ Twitty stand back in the backfield. Here's a shotgun snap. Fake the handoff to Twitty. Colton going to keep it, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. A loss of about 1. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11.
Clock still rolling. That 1-yard loss. Let's see, puts Colton Bailey at 16 carries for 133 yards on the ground. The quarterback.
You smell player of the week honors?
Hey, I tell you, he's knocking on the door. Already won it once, is that right?
Of course, there's a whole day of football left tomorrow.
That's true, that's true.
Shotgun snap now to Bailey. He's going to hand it off to Twitty this time. Twitty lowers his head, 45. He's up to the 40. Got some space. 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. DJ Twitty lowers his head, gets through the line, and breaks it down the left side for the touchdown. And the Chapman Panthers have crossed the 50-point threshold.
47-yard run by DJ Twitty.
No, it had to be more than that.
No, they were just on the other side.
They're on the other side of the 50. It has to be more than 47.
It was more than 47. I'm sorry. You're right. They were in their own territory. About a 53-yard
run.
You're right. 53 yards.
For the touchdown, and the Chapman Panthers are going to go for 2. With 2 minutes to go. Looking to throw is Bailey. He throws one up in the top of the end zone, and it is caught by Tucker for the 2-point conversion. And the Chapman Panthers have a 53-34 lead with 2 minutes to go. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Thursday Night High School Football here on Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM.
Speedy Lube in Inman says to save time is to lengthen life for you and your car. Let Speedy Lube, Asheville Highway in Inman, lengthen the life and performance of your vehicle. Speedy Lube offers professional ASE certified mechanical service for your car. Be it an oil change, AC work, tires, brakes, front end, or any type of major or minor repair. Trust Speedy Lube in Inman. Open weekdays from 8 till 6. For fast, fair, and friendly service, visit Speedy Lube, Asheville Highway in Inman.
Back with you at Chapman High School, where the Panthers have crossed the 50-mark threshold. It's 53-34 with exactly 2 minutes to go on the McDonald's of Inman scoreboard. And the Panthers will kick off to the Newberry Bulldogs.
Well, that run, Tyler, DJ Twitty now 22 carries, 205 yards. He averages 9.3 yards per carry tonight, 2 touchdowns. His longest was a 53-yarder that you saw right there.
How many touchdowns does Colt Bailey have?
On the ground or through the air? Total.
Combined.
We'll tell you in about 2 minutes.
Ball going to be fielded at the 20, 25, up around the 30-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 29, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Newberry from their own 29-yard line.
So they'll probably, I would assume, see Newberry run the clock out here. They know it's over 53-34 with 1:52 to go. Most likely you'll see Newberry run this thing in the ball game.
Well, they run the ball anyway. So.
They have.
They're going to run the ball because they run the ball.
I tell you, they have not, their passing game has not impressed me at all. Not impressed. And they hadn't had much of a passing game.
And they're going to throw it because, of course, they're going to throw it. And the pass intended for Amir Abrams is incomplete.
Just what we thought they were going to do.
Shows what you know.
Yeah, I was totally wrong there.
Stops the clock with 1:47 to play.
Huh. So how about these Chapman Panthers, Tyler? Now, still unbeaten on the season. They got their monkey off the back with a loss to Newberry last year. They beat Newberry at home. Man, they look fired up and ready to go back to Columbia.
Shotgun snap to Goodman. It's caught by number 1. That is Gillum. And he's going to be tackled at the 40, right around the 35-yard line. And that'll make it 3rd down and about 4. I can see that one. It's right in front of me.
It is right in front of you. A minute 25 to go.
So 3rd down and 4. Goodman going to look to throw again. He's got time. Throws one up. Got a man. He makes a play for it, and it's going to be incomplete. It's intended for number 2.
Number 2 is Daniel Goings III, senior for the Bulldogs. Unable to get the pass. That's going to bring up 4th and 4.
It was obviously number 3. Zamir Epps. Incomplete. There's a pass out to number 10. That is Jackson, and it's incomplete. Hit him right in the hands. There is a flag on the play. I believe there might have been some motion.
Yeah, you're right.
Newberry it was. It's going to be declined, and that is 1st down.
Chapman football.
For Chapman, and they can come out and now get into the victory formation and take a knee. Let's see if that's what they do.
You would think they would. Up the ball on the 35-yard line, a minute 4 to go, up 53-34 over the visiting Bulldogs. And Coach Hyde has got to be so happy with his performance tonight.
And they will get into that victory formation. But it's an odd victory formation. It's a timeout on the field. It's just Newberry. They didn't have enough folks on the field, so we'll keep it right here. They're just a rolling timeout.
I don't think they have any more. I think that was their last one, if I'm not mistaken. And now both players, the teams are already shaking hands.
The offense and defense that are on the field are shaking hands.
That's fun. That's good sportsmanship. You love to see that. As it's been a clean game, no rough housing, no
a shotgun
back and forth.
A shotgun victory formation. And that'll be minus 5 yards for Colton Bailey. He's hurting his stats.
Hurting his stats.
It's all about the team here. And that's what you hear this team all the time, is it isn't about stats. It isn't about who gets what numbers. It's about the team. And these guys are very serious about it.
You know, speaking of stats, DJ Colton and Richard and Fongsat all broke some serious records last week. They're rolling, as you said, Tyler.
And he'll have to knee it one more time, at least.
Yeah, I think he should. Play clock at 9:30 on the game clock.
And he'll knee it one more time at the 45, and that's going to do it. Your final score, Chapman beats Newberry 53-34. And now Chapman can clinch Region 3-3A with either a Broome loss tomorrow or if Chapman beats Broome next week.
That's right. Chapman beats Broome. They have it clinched. What a big win for the Panthers tonight.
So that will do it for the game. We'll take a break right now. We'll come back, and Cole will have some final game stats for you here. And wait till you hear the impressive numbers from Amir Abrams on the losing effort tonight. We'll take a break. We'll come back with your final stats, and we'll wrap it up here from Chapman High School. You're listening to Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM. At Nationwide, our agents go above and beyond to understand and protect what matters most to you. Call Nationwide agent Ben Mason at 578-7100 today. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Business owners, listen up. How do you know if your computer guy is doing everything possible to secure your network from viruses, data loss, or or other expensive disasters? Are they easy to reach? Offer monitoring systems and ongoing maintenance programs to keep you safe and up to date. Not sure or even know? Well, call my man Kevin Smith at Solutions Unlimited, 599-8678. As a business owner myself, protecting our business is a top priority, and Solutions Unlimited security protection list, as well as their ability to listen and their customer service, is just simply impressive. Call Solutions Unlimited at 599-8678, 599-8678.
Back with you at Chapman High School, where the Chapman Panthers have knocked off the Newberry Bulldogs by a score of 53-34, as the Panthers remain undefeated on the season, 8-0. Are they 9-0? They're 9-0 now,
How about
right?
that? How about that?
9-0 after they defeat the Newberry Bulldogs tonight. What an amazing effort from the Bulldogs and their star running back Amir Abrams. For the final game stats, here is Cole Bryson. Cole.
Some stats to go over. The most important stat, obviously, the 53-34 that's showing up on the McDonald's scoreboard. And Chapman Panthers on a roll tonight. First downs, they had 31 first downs. Newberry had 21 rushing yards. Chapman totaled for 338 yards on the ground. Newberry just had a little bit more, 365 passing yards, 59 for the Bulldogs, 160 for the Panthers. Total offensive plays, Newberry finished the night running more plays than Chapman, 68 plays, 424 yards. Chapman, 63 plays, 498 yards, almost at 2 away from 500. If Colton Bailey doesn't take those 2 snaps that well, actually, that's 10 yards. Yeah, he took 2 snaps at the end of the ball game that hurt his stats. I say hurt his stats, but took 10 yards off of his stats. If he doesn't do that, they're over 500 yards. So there was one fumble. We had that as an interception earlier. After we talked about it with the visiting radio crew, we did decide that it was a fumble. So Colton Bailey does not finish the night with an interception. He finishes the night just with a outstanding performance. So now let's get into some individual statistics. On the ground, Amir Abrams, 40 carries, 296 yards, 4 touchdowns. He averaged 7.4 yards per carry. DJ 22 carries, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. He averaged 9.3. Colton Bailey had 18 runs for 123 yards, 3 touchdowns on the ground for Colton Bailey, 3 through the air. What a night for Mr. Football finalist Colton Bailey. Tyreek Goodman, 5 for 14, 1 interception, no touchdowns, 59 carries for him, and it was a big night on the ground for both teams. So both teams really racked up the total yardage. Again, in the turnover category, Chapman did have a fumble. Possession time, look how close this possession time was, Tyler. Newberry had the ball for 27 minutes and 18 seconds. Chapman had the ball for 27 minutes and 51 seconds. So a very close statistic there. Newberry, 7 penalties for 79 yards. Chapman, 5 penalties for 55 yards. And as I said to start the stats here, the most important stat was the score of 53-34. So what a night for the Chapman Panthers and everybody that came to this game. They saw a lot of offense, but the Chapman Panthers were the better team in this game.
Once again, your final score, Chapman gets the win over Newberry, 53-34 to remain undefeated on the season. We appreciate all the folks here at Chapman for being so nice and having us out here this morning and tonight for the ball game. We appreciate it. I know it's a little out of the ordinary, and we appreciate them helping us out a lot. So Coach Hodge does a fantastic job, and he always helps us any way he can, and all the folks here at Chapman High School so nice to us, and we appreciate that so much. Once again, Chapman winners over Newberry, 53-34. Hey, the Friday football frenzy is just a few hours away. I got to go take a nap.
Oh, you don't need a nap?
I got to go take a nap. So Chapman wins for Alex Smith. Back at the studio for Cole Bryson. I'm Tyler Shugart. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you bright and early at 7 a.m. on Bump and Run right here on Fox Sports 1400, 98.3 FM.
Speaking of walking out, Marshawn Lynch reportedly walked out of O.co earlier. He was ejected from the game for shoving an official. What kind of, I know it's really early and there's a lot that goes on with this, but what kind of punishment could we be looking at for Marshawn Lynch?
Oh, he's looking at least 30 grand, 30 to 40 grand. There's 2 things. A, he ran off, the sideline. He was on the sideline. So you can't leave your bench area into a fight. And Deion Sanders said, look, he and Marcus Peters are closer. He's trying to get out there and calm him down. We saw that one year